Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Welcome, welcome. Let's dive in for Virgo energies, messages for Virgo. Virgo people and placements from their spirit team guides. Stay in your lane is showing up here. Love and gaslight on the bottom. Farrell, the oracle. So maybe there's something about keeping things to yourself, not having to be angry, but pouring into yourself at this time, improving your health. You can see all that kind of vibe from this card for sure. Alrighty, let's see. Let's get you an angel. Virgo messages, please. Virgo people and placements. No more complaining. Interesting. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Windfall of abundance. Take a divinely guided chance in quiet retreat. You might get some kind of abundance because you take a chance of some sort or a change, but you might have to first take a quiet retreat to pull away from things so that you can manifest this peace first before you're able to kind of have this new opportunity and tap into abundance. So it's time to disconnect from the outer world. Yeah, there was something here about like pulling away from others, not even investing your time or energy. Time to disconnect from the outer world so you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity on what to do next. Alrighty, let's dive in. Messages for Virgo people and placements. The devil here, wow. Ace of Swords. Seeing something clearly, maybe something toxic that's been repetitive, that's been draining your finances with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have been something you were failing to leave. This could be what the devil wants, right? And there's something about a new beginning tied up in this as well. This could be a new beginning that might encase you in chains, though. It's going to be involving a lover situation, but there's something about focusing and prioritizing on your long-term stability and growth. Okay, there could be a need to pull back, pull away, and not go forward because rushing forward is somehow tied to the devil. We do have Saturn and Neptune now. Saturn typically rules kind of the devilish, kind of grounded, practical manifestations of Capricorn, right? It's just the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn, and that's in Aries, right? Which is all about forward momentum and movement. So it tries to teach us very mature lessons, which Capricorn rules maturity, older age, to do with Aries energies, which is all about going forward, asserting our will, protecting ourselves, establishing boundaries, and pulling away. Saturn always rewards those who go slow. The outer planet is more strong than the inner planet, right? So Saturn has more power here, is what I'm trying to say. And so there's a need to be mature and careful and measured and have those boundaries in place so that you can nourish yourself and care for yourself. There's something about making decisions. You could be calling upon the angels. Angel Michael could be relevant. It's interesting that judgment fell on top of the devil here. You can see that star in the reverse. There's some kind of, maybe this person's into sci-fi or controlling things. And then we have Angel Michael who overthrows Lucifer, right? So there is something about kind of maybe trumpeting or establishing, saying something aloud to shift the frequency and manifestation with power and awe, doing prayers, pushing away the darkness in that way, shape, or form. A lack of ignorance as well could be important. But yeah, they want you to pull back, reassess something for sure. All right, Virgos, let's get you from our other deck here. Virgo energies, messages for Virgo. There are definitely angels. We're all sent here with guardians, so it's important that you work with them every day, make a prayer, maybe show me the way. Please leave me the information and messages I need to see to stay on my divine purpose and path. Amen. Thank you so much. Anything else for Virgos? Community. Okay, in the reverse, though, as we can see. There's a message in here. I knew there was a message in here. I can sense it with every time I shuffle. Maybe it'll come out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this could be interesting. They want you to cleanse in some way. Okay, anything else for Virgos? You can see that water pouring overhead. Maybe it's important you literally take a shower, a spiritual shower, cutting off energies, cleansing, purifying, really making yourself feel better so you can think new thoughts. Yeah, solitude here. Interesting. Look how cozy and cute she looks. She has her little cat right there, black cat, very independent energy actually. And she's got some chips. It looks like a nice cup of tea, a book. She's got paintings in the background. She's got a plant near her. You know what's weird about this card though? Hmm. Oh, I put it there. So there could be something violent around her that she's ignoring as well, or she's stepping or leaving behind for her own personal sanity as well. But yeah, daydreaming here on the bottom. So interesting energy. Let's get you chakra messages. Virgo energies. I go beyond my limiting beliefs and accept myself totally. There's something about opening up to yourself, loving yourself. I'm divine and inspired. Yeah, focusing on your spirituality could also be relevant. I think the South Node is in Virgo for the next year, so or at least a few more months, definitely. But this could be a great time. Yeah, I am confident in my ability to make my life work, to tap into everything that the South Node represents, as it is conjoining all your Virgo placements right now. And South Node rules divinity, truth beyond illusion, right? It's the kind of beheading of the dragon, which could associate itself with Ganesh in a way, where you behead yourself so that you can kind of see with put put a different head on, right? You can abandon the ego in a way. So, all right, Virgo messages for Virgo. So maybe you felt like you've changed a lot, or you have to change a lot. I mean, even that water is pouring down on her head, and she's like looking away. She's focusing on this other beautiful woman beside her that's, putting something on her, feeding her like strawberry. It looks like it's a strawberry, actually. That's really, or a flower. Interesting. There's something about being able to grab hold of something as well, but you might have to like invoke more of the. Yeah, we saw the devil there, and we have the upright star here, which is, I think, the Star of David, very sacred symbol. I believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has the 5 elements, right? Metal, earth, fire, water, air. Um, that's interesting. So there's something about divinity, Jesus, God, the Son of Christ, with the sun right there above the head that's coming together to overcome something with some kind of cleansing. So maybe there is some kind of need to cleanse the soul, distance, retreat, time out. So that was the one that came out. So there is something to like, maybe there's somebody who wants your attention or something, but you're kind of walking away or pulling away or getting that clarity. Interesting. Somebody might have wanted to keep you blindfolded as well, or like away from maybe your church or your religion, your spirituality, your clarity of mind. And we do have yeah, interesting. No, I meant, okay, anyways, there's something about evaluating your beliefs, facades, lies, illusions, things like that. Detachment, cold, interesting. Observing something from an outside perspective regarding family. Let's grab you a message from here. Virgo messages. Wildflowers, okay. Anything else for Virgo from this deck? Sunbathing, okay. We'll read sunbathing, I think. Spiritual strength and restoration. There are many ways to experience rest and self-care, and you're being guided to explore the ways you need to heal at this time. Look beyond the most obvious. Isn't this card healing? Yeah, it's health. Look beyond the most obvious choices of rest and relaxation, although these are worthy pursuits, because typically this card indicates a need to experience a spiritual restoration, like spending more time in meditation or prayer, communing with your guides or ancestors, or developing a spiritual self-care practice that might manifest in working with herbs, tarot cards, or something related to your culture's mysticism or natural cycles of the seasons, or maybe Judaism, Christianity, things like that, any kind of religion. It's important to establish a regular practice of spiritual nourishment rather than anything that's one-off. Having a ritual grounds your energy, allows you to build your soul strengths, which makes it easier when you inevitably find yourself facing harsh realities and responsibilities everyone faces throughout a lifetime. Yeah, something about closing a cycle out as well, like maturing or leveling up as well as here in some sense. I hope, yeah, and this is regarding self-love and relationships or commitments or business contracts, money. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.